Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. On the way to the east side of the map, and as you can probably see, we just hired another worker to harvest the soy in one of the fields over here. That way all the fields will be harvested. We're making the journey with our tractor and trailer once again. We're going to finish harvesting the peas this morning, and then take the long journey with the harvester and the tractor and trailer and bring it over to the west side so we can start harvesting our barley and eventually get into doing some baling, which will take forever. So we got 2 harvesters and a guy plowing a field right now. So I got 3 workers going. Sometimes that could cause a problem, but we'll see. They made a lot of updates to the game a couple weeks ago with a lot of hopefully where nothing will crash. I don't think it will with 3 workers. If I hire 4, used to be a real problem. So we're going to stick with 3, and I only need 3 at the moment, anyways. You can only have 1 worker in a field at a time. So the 3 fields that we got 1 guy plowing, 2 people harvesting, and we're going to be going up and finish harvesting ourselves. I didn't look at the market yet today to see what the price of the peas were, but I just figured it is what it is, and we'll sell it when we can. I'm waiting to see what this guy is doing. I'm not sure I know what this guy is doing. He's plowing the field. Whoa, where did that guy go? Oh, he was finishing. Okay. I was like, why is that harvester just sitting there? He was, quote-unquote, finishing his job for the day, which is all fine and good. Yeah, so this is the amount of peas we have left. We should be able to fit it all into this trailer. I think I got maybe like 2,000 kilograms in our harvester at the moment. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish up this field here. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to just hire workers to plow and cultivate these fields over here. Just to bring all of our equipment over here is kind of a, yeah, I've said it many times, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But it's not, I mean, it's not bad, but it's just, yeah, it's a long drive over. I mean, all I did today so far was drive over here, and it took an hour to get from the farm to here. So just keep traveling back and forth with everything. It's too bad that the 3-point linkage you can't use in the front of a tractor just yet, because if I could, I would just hook up a plow and a cultivator to one tractor, bring it over, and do, you know, plow a field, then pick up the cultivator and do that. But it is what it is. Anyways, on to harvesting the rest of our peas today. Shouldn't take me too long to knock out this field. I mean, it's already, I only got 40% of the field left to go. But like I said, I should be able to fit it all into the trailer. Then we'll go make a delivery of peas to the marketplace. Unless the market is just really crap, and then I might be able to store it somewhere if I want to. The question is, do I want to? That's the question, isn't it? Yeah, then probably, like I said, we got to bring everything down to the barley field, a 7.5 hectare size field. I mean, I guess I could maybe harvest some a little bit today just to get it started, but I think we'll just wait until a fresh day starts before I go ahead and do that, because that's going to be a lot of hauling around. And hopefully the price for barley at the time when we're doing it is pretty good. We only have to go up to the Old Mill. Is it Old Mill Hill? Great, I'm getting confused with Mercury Farms now. What is that called? Is it Sawmill Hill? The Old Hills Mill, whatever. Since I'm here, peas today, $9.95, which is not bad. We are also harvesting some soy right now for $7.94. And I'm just curious, what is barley going for there at $5.22? And barley here is at, oh wow, $7.83. That is I don't remember barley being that good of a price. Maybe because it's, I don't know, maybe because it's early summer or late spring. I don't know, is May considered like late spring or early summer? I have no idea. Where I am, I would consider that kind of late spring. That's just where I am. Usually where I live, we still have snow on the ground, you know, going into May, so I would consider May spring somewhat. Okay, so I'm probably next time around we'll empty into the trailer. Yeah, so now I only have 2 workers going, which is good, so I feel a little bit better about myself there. I should be also looking at some jobs once in a while. I kind of would like to just get that social points back over 1 million for unknown reasons other than to, I don't know, just make me feel better about it. Maybe just see more digits there. I have no idea why. We don't really need it. Scarecrow here. Yeah, okay, just double check on that. Because I keep forgetting about the scarecrows. You know, I've heard sometimes they can disappear. And I don't know if they're meant to just disappear, or is there like a wear factor on the scarecrows, or who knows? Who knows why? But I just want to make sure it was there, because I mean, it's 10% yield that you gain with a scarecrow in the field. Like I said, there's no crows, so it should be like a scare crane or a scare eagle. But the eagles don't usually ever land in a field. The cranes do. And I probably should change the paint of one of these. I didn't realize until last episode when I was parked side by side. I'm like, I didn't realize both of these were blue. Why? I realized when I'm in them that they're blue. But I didn't realize I had a couple vehicles that were blue. I'll have to mix up the paint job. Maybe I'm going to bring the harvester back. Maybe I'll swing past the farm and we'll change the color of the harvester. Although I kind of like the looks of the harvester being blue. So maybe I should just change the color of the tractor. Oh, and I said I was going to unload into the trailer. Yeah, I lied. I'm going to make one more round. It's not that I lied. It's just I forgot. So we'll get back around. I think I should be able to get back around before I get full anyway, so that does not matter. So the question is, can we hit $3,350,000 today? I think we should be able to. Yeah, that should be a problem because the peas are going for like 1,000 per, and we're definitely going to get 10,000 kilograms in here. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, so goal met already, kind of, unless I have a major malfunction one with the tractor, bring it over to the dealership or marketplace, whatever you want to call it. So I don't have no intentions on planting any more crop this year until September, where everything will be canola. I might plant some grass, or you know what? The heck with planting grass. The bales are not worth that much anyway, so what we'll probably do when we harvest the barley is I'll just take the straw bales and go to the cow barn and feed the cows some straw. Which every time I say that just sounds weird. But yeah, we'll feed them some straw. Grass is better for the cows. Straw is like considered half of a grass bale in a way when you feed them, but we're going to have so many straw bales, and really for what you get for straw bales selling, I really don't care because it's not going to make that much of a difference in our bank account. And yep, I forgot to unload once again. So now I'm going to have to because, well, we're just about full. And I got to make sure I hit all the right buttons because I'm hitting all the wrong ones. I really should see if I could remap these and just make it the same as Farming Simulator. That way I'm not getting confused. Empty that on out. And there's our worker using half of the width of the header like they always do. I mean, at least make it 3/4 the width of the header. Something. I don't know, maybe they think when they scripted it that when the harvester makes a corner, if they do half of it, he's not going to miss nothing. I mean, they miss things now anyways, but it's not that big of a deal to me. How are we doing here? Just about empty. Alright. Probably just a couple thousand more liters here. And then probably the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the combine out of here. because that way I can hire a worker to start plowing this field. Actually, I need workers to take care of all the fields over here. I mean, I probably didn't do that field because that field's kind of small, so I was like, no rush, and I forgot about it. But come September, I won't forget about it. Every field will have canola into it. Yeah, we're just trying to push through the season just a little bit, just because, well, I want to see what little Timmy does next year, which I don't think is going to be much of anything. And I'm also kind of waiting for Lumberjacks Dynasty to come out and see how that goes. It says early access coming soon, so we shall see how that comes along. Since we're just about halfway through September already, so I would say within a month or two. I'm sure that game's going to have some of its issues as well. That's why they call it early access. But as soon as I can get my hands on the game, I shall, and we'll play a little bit of Lumberjacks Dynasty. I think it's just basically the same concept, other than, well, now you're running a lumber mill. I don't know, maybe I can hand out gifts in that one when it comes time to have a wife. The one thing I hope that they took consideration, because a lot of people have said it before on Farmers Dynasty, is being able to play both a male or female character would be nice, but yeah, I don't know much more other than there is a short video clip that they put out for Lumberjacks Dynasty. And it pretty much just shows a guy as a main character, so I don't know if you can play a female character in that one or not. Alright, so the pea harvest is finally over-ish. Turn that off. Let's extend the pipe out. And this thing will lumber its way all the way down to the barley field. Now what's my best route? Well, if I just take this road right here, that's not bad at all. And then curl up here, and then we're there. It probably will take me a while. Let's see what time it is. So we'll just say it's 10:09 in the morning. So, yeah, I'm going to begin my journey. I'm going to guess about an hour for me to get there, give or take. So, we'll see what time it is by the time I get over there. It's going to take forever, though. I honestly feel like the Energizer Bunny still going. It's been over an hour in game, and I'm still not there. I can't remember if I bought that silo or not. But that silo is something I could purchase if I didn't, if the barley price does not seem good enough tomorrow. Oh, I mean tomorrow, I mean in-game tomorrow. Obviously, it'll be next week's episode. But, yeah, if the price is not good, we'll just store it in the silo there. The problem is, I forgot how much that silo holds, and I think the one on the farm holds like 40 or 50,000, which is not that much considering how much this field can hold. Where is my crop? It's not rendering it. There it is. I was like, wait a minute. My crop should be ready for harvest. Is there even crop there? And it's like, oh, nope, never mind. There it is. It's loading in, apparently. That looks like a lot of barley. And I'm not sure. Boy, it sounds like I jumped out from a long distance. It looks like they changed the texture of a lot of the crops. And I would say, I mean, this does look pretty darn good for barley texture. But this is going to be a lot of straw that's sitting in here. Oh, yeah, so remember, it was 10:09. It's now 10:15, so almost an hour and a half just to go from one side of the map to the other. And now we get to do it again because, no, not resume. Actually, I do want to save the game because, for all the wonderful things she does. we need to hire some workers to plow a field, and always save the game before you hire workers if you're doing so. If you hire the worker, then save the game, the problem is if your game crashes when you reload the game, you've already hired the worker. So, yeah, there's that. So you always got to be, I always try to, I've done it before where I hired the worker and I went, oh crap, forgot to save the game. And sometimes you're better off not saving the game after you hire the worker. So what we need to do, and I had double thoughts about it. I think we might come down here and cultivate these fields. But this one's been harvested. We're going to click on this one. Plow the field for, oh wow, that's expensive. Sorry, I'm going back to the days when hiring workers were really cheap, and I was like, wow, why would you not hire, why would you not hire a worker to do a certain job because it's so cheap? The prices are getting to be more the way they should be, actually. So what's this one going to cost me, like $900? All right, so $1,078. All right, so we hired 2 workers. I can see that guy zooming along. He's getting ready to go. Just scanning around looking for this guy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, there he is. I see him. He's on the other side of the bush. So on the way over to the market to sell the peas, I think we're going to stop at the farm. 60% fuel. I'm fine on fuel. We are going to repaint this guy, and I have a color in mind. I don't think it's going to look that good with the red rims though, but you know what? I don't care. And I don't know, can you change the color of the trailer? I know you can change colors of your trailers on certain cases. I'm not sure about this guy here, although I do like the color that it is. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not going to the field. I'm going back to the farm, so which way do I want to go? Either way, I mean down and around and up, or over, up and around. If you don't know which way to go, you go the right way. So we're going to turn right. Tight squeeze here. Put this guy on cruise control. Now, like I said before, it seems like with the combine harvester, if you put it on cruise control, it seems like it maxes out at 24. But if you just not use cruise control, try to go, on the keyboard, it's the W key. I can hit 31 kilometers an hour. So you can go faster in the combine by not using cruise control, and it seems like with a tractor you hit your top speed better than just hitting the W key. I find that kind of interesting. That's what I found out anyways through my many hours of playing this game. I'm pretty sure some things will change as they keep updating the game as we go along. Yeah, so on the way back we're going to stop at the farm. We're going to change the color of the tractor, and like I said, I have a color set in my mind, and we're going to stick to it. And whether it looks good or not, that's what we're going to go with. And I am going to be curious. I don't know if I should try changing the color with crop in the trailer. I'll do it for a test. I don't think the crop is going to disappear. Because I never tried. I actually probably shouldn't, because I think I've changed the colors of other implements like a seed roll or whatever when there was seed in there and fertilizer spreaders, and that never changed anything. But we'll see if we can change the color of this Fleagle trailer. Because, I think it looks good just the way it is, but, I think we should change it up just because. As we roll into the farm here, hopefully the tractor stays. Left myself just enough room to get this in here. The wife is out, well, I really don't know what she does when she does that, but just do you, honey, or whatever works for you. All right, so first thing, wash vehicle. That is just, can't have that. Might as well refuel it. It's not that bad, but we're here, so it's refueled. All right, so I got to figure out how to get the color that I want, because I have no idea. Actually, I think I got, whoops, actually, somewhere, oh yeah, there we go. And that's not that bad, actually. Now the question I have is this trailer paintable or repaintable, or however you want to say it? Of course, I got to get close enough to the trigger. Oh, it's telling me enter. I can change it. I mean, do I want to go with the same color or where was I in color? I wish they would keep like a setting in there. Where was I to get that? Oh, somewhere. Wait. That looks ridiculous. So we're gonna keep it. I do want to go shut the gate. I don't know why, but I do. And someone needs to mow the grass around here, which, you know, I think that is something little Timmy should be able to do in a couple of years. Not now. That's kind of, you wouldn't have your 2-year-old saying, "Here, son, grab the weed whacker." We may actually... I really hate that thing. But I may use it just because we don't ever use it, so that's the reason. Let's go sell this grain here because, well, what am I supposed to do with it? Our family lives on tomato sauce. We do not need peas. So I did notice on my ventures along the southern part of the map as to where I found some more apple trees, and I found it kind of interesting that there's no red apples on there since I didn't pick them before. So I know a lot of you are probably playing a lot more than I do because I only do 1 episode per week and don't really play off camera. But if you don't pick the apples, do they just like go back to green, or is there like a cycle for them? Or if you don't pick them, do they just stay red for the rest of the season? Of course, I'm finding it odd that we got to pick them in May, and now they're regrowing again. And I still want my darn melon pie, but my love of my life is not cooking melon pie. Although she made stuffed peppers, which I don't recall being a thing. But someone did leave a comment when I was talking about melon pie a couple weeks ago. And they said, "Oh, my wife makes stuffed peppers." I'm like, what's stuffed peppers? That's a thing? And then lo and behold, last episode, we were down in the pantry, and I was, mumbling along like I always do, and realized, wait a minute, my wife made stuffed peppers as well. Okay. I don't know. I wish they would put like they should just put like a book down in the kitchen. It's like a recipe book. So you know what you kind of need for your wife to cook certain recipes, and you can leave in the pantry. A recipe book on the counter would be helpful so I know what actually goes into it. Like, there's a hamburger in the game, and I'm trying to think what our wife uses to make the hamburger with, because we still have 9 cows. So I don't know where she's getting the hamburger from. It's a little worrisome. Maybe it's the antelope/deer running around. I don't know. Alright, so we're selling our 13,000, I always want to say liters, but it's kilograms. I don't know, I decided to go with the reason why I thought of orange, just because where I live in the northeastern part of the United States, it's fall has pretty much arrived here. The leaves are already turning, and in some cases starting to fall off. I mean, it's not a full-blown fall foliage scene around here yet, but yeah, my lawn is starting to look more orange because of the leaves falling off the trees. So that's why I decided to go with an orange color for fall. And who knows, maybe we can grow some more pumpkins around here. So that's where William lives. If we go back a long time ago, me and William had a little, what do you want to call it? Well, we had a little disagreement. Things are fine now. Yeah, he was stopping me from progressing some work on a field one time, so. Have I not fertilized these fields down here? I have not. Well, I mean, it's only late. Actually, sorry, we're in June. Okay, we're in June. Yeah, I got a couple months to come down and fertilize it. Our cows need to either produce more slurry, or I just got to use Ferdex. And Ferdex will just take care of it completely. And then when September comes, yeah, it's a load of workers, planting canola down. Alright, so now that I got everything set up for... I mean, I really haven't done much today, and it's already past noon. I mean, that's where we're at here. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of barley to go ahead and harvest. How do we do here? So it's 100% fertilized. That's impressive. 96% manure. That's even more impressive. I mean, that should be a pretty darn good yield if the price is good. What I need to do, because I'm going to forget by the time I record next episode. Oh, that's a silo for sale. So I didn't buy that. So barley is 783. And I'm going to write this down on a notepad, and I guarantee you by next week I'm not going to find this notepad anyways. But I'll write it down. 783, and that's fine. It's close enough. But me, if I don't write down the cents, it'll just drive me nuts. Okay, so hopefully tomorrow the price is just as good. As for what we got any interesting? What does Steve want? He wants a transplant. Actually, he wants a transporter, but deliver tomatoes. Not really interested. I'm looking for this like fix a building. That's gonna be plow a field, and I'm not interested in any of that stuff. Let's hop back onto the house here quickly. First thing I need to do, because I can't remember last time I actually checked this greenhouse, which we do have to keep track of for moisture reasons. How we doing? Well, you know what? We're here. We'll do it. Let's quickly grab... Yeah, I know. Why am I'm going to regret doing this. Because it sounds just like the weed whacker. I mean, she's got some speed to her. Even my wife is looking at me like, oh, crap, you're going to be on that thing? Yes. I'm hoping... You know what I'm going to do? Because if this somehow takes up my flowers on the other side of the fence, this farmer is going to be kind of ticked. So, yeah, the good thing about... save the game. I'm just keeping an eye on my flowers there. I mean, it kind of sounds like the weed whacker. And look how fast the lawnmower goes backwards. 20 kilometers an hour. But forwards, I can only do 15. As every lawnmower does. But yeah, I just want to start, you know, you gotta keep track of, you know. It's your lawn. You gotta keep it clean. If only my wife, I don't know exactly what she's supposed to be kind of doing with that hoe and whatnot, but well, let's not drive up the fence. Wow, this thing is... I mean, yes, this is better than the weed whacker. You don't have to, you know, get dizzy looking back and forth. And since I don't use this that often, it's hard to, you know, maintain control of this thing. I mean, that is just way too fast going backwards. And some of you are probably saying, shut up, Peanut, we like how fast it goes. And what I want to do is, because, you know, our front yard is everything. Now, I did get my 7 social points this morning from all the flowers. Woohoo! Yeah, hold your excitement. Stay away from the flowers. Kind of. There's good flowers and there's bad flowers. Really? How close do I gotta get to this? Don't. Okay. We're good, we're fine. How am I not getting those tall sunflowers? Yeah, I was like, did I just get stuck? That's the other thing. There's sunflowers in the fields, but why can't we plant sunflowers? Just saying. I mean, they're kind of in the game already. Alright, so far, our lawn is looking much better. Pull in the traffic here. I was going to say around the flagpole, but it's actually a telephone pole. I was just thinking, Boy, this land is rough. I should landscape it. That's the wrong farming game. Yep. Alright, let me get off here one more time because I gotta close these up. I mean, I think you should get more points if your lawn is mowed. Social points I'm talking about. Man, that is bumpy. Alright, so this thing is not as bad as I remember it, but I mean, it's definitely better than using the weed whacker. Weed strimmer, whatever you like to call it. There we go. We'll call that good. I was like, what the heck is that? I think that's Rex. I was like, what the heck is that thing laying in the road? Wait, which way am I? Oh, there we go. Sorry, Rex, you're on the wrong side. He was like, wait a minute, dude, that's not nice. Since our wife is not really taking care of this, I'm going to take care of this little section here. Especially by the front door. There we go. Not bad at all. And I'm going to get... Does this thing have fuel? It does have fuel. Okay. So what was it? Like here, here, and here? Wait, where were we? You'd think I would know the color orange by now. Well, that's just too much orange. Add a little bit of green to it. How about that? Looks a little bit more copper tone right now, but that's close enough. I was like, where the heck am I? I teleported through the wall. Alright. So we got the peas done. We got a little bit of the yard done. We got our harvester and our tractor and trailer down on the other side. Our front yard is looking spectacular. And, you know, what a farmer does when it's only 1:30 in the afternoon in the middle of summer is... I'm going to say summer now because it's June. Yeah, you just call it a day. I mean, that's what you do. And then you light the fire. And then you take a seat. And then you do your outro. That's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on a day on the farm. But until then, have a good one. Looks like I'm hungry too. I should have, like, I don't know, tomato soup. Yeah, that sounds good.